Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Insights. Today, we will learn about Baba Vanga, a very famous blind woman from Bulgaria. Many people around the world believe she could see the future. She became known for her strong feelings and special messages about important events. Some people said she helped families find lost loved ones. Others said she spoke about big changes in many countries. Many of her predictions became popular in the news, and people started to call her a prophet. Even after her death, many still talk about her ideas. This topic is interesting, mysterious, and great for learning English listening. Now, let's explore the secrets of Baba Vanga and her story. Part 1. Early Life and Blindness. Baba Vanga was born on 31st January 1911 in a small village called Strumica. At that time, the area was part of the Ottoman Empire. Her real name was Vangelia Pandeva Dimitrova. She lived in a very poor family. Her father was a farmer, and her mother died when she was still a child. Because of this, Vanga had a simple and difficult childhood. She did not have many toys or books. She helped with housework and worked in the fields. She loved nature and often played outside with other kids from the village. When Vanga was young, she liked to organize games. She often pretended to be a doctor or a teacher. Her friends followed her because she had a strong personality. She also liked taking care of animals. Some people later said she always had a kind heart and felt when someone was in trouble. However, Vanga's life changed when she was about 12 years old. One day, she was outside during a very strong storm. The wind was powerful and violent. It picked her up and threw her into a field. The storm covered her eyes with dirt and dust. After that terrible moment, she could not see clearly. Her family was too poor to pay for a doctor, so her eyes became worse and worse. Soon, Vanga became completely blind. Losing her sight made Vanga very sad. She had to move to a special home for blind children. There, she learned to read Braille and do simple work. She tried to stay strong and brave, but blindness brought a lot of pain and fear into her young life. Even then, she listened carefully to every sound and learned many things by touch and memory. Some people around her began to notice something special. Vanga often knew when someone was sick or unhappy, even when they said nothing. She surprised others with her strong feelings about people. After returning to her village, Vanga started helping neighbors and local families. People came to talk to her when they had problems. She gave them advice with a calm voice. Some said she spoke about things that had not happened yet. Many villagers believed that her blindness opened a door to a different world. They thought she could feel hidden messages that normal eyes could not see. Vanga herself said that her gift came after the storm. She believed a great force touched her and guided her life. Even if she could not see the sun or the sky, she felt that she could see into people's hearts. Her story from a poor blind girl to a spiritual helper slowly began. And soon, Baba Vanga would become one of the most mysterious women in the world. Part 2. Becoming a Prophet. After her return home, Vanga tried to live a normal life. She helped her family with cooking and cleaning. She also made small things by hand to earn money. Many people in the village respected her because she worked hard and never complained. Even without sight, she lived with hope and patience. But something unusual slowly started to happen around her. People came to Vanga not only for help with daily problems. They also asked her about health, love, and family. Sometimes she answered with surprising details. She spoke about things she could not see. Some people said she described events from their past very clearly. Others said she gave advice that changed their lives for the better. Her words made them feel safe and calm. Soon, stories about Vanga spread to other villages. More and more people traveled long distances to meet her. They believed she had a special connection to the world beyond the eyes. She listened carefully and then told them what she felt. Many of these people were shocked because her answers seemed very true. They thought Vanga had a gift from God. Vanga often said that she did not choose this life. She thought that her blindness opened a new way of seeing. She believed she was able to hear messages from invisible forces. She talked about spirits and energy from the future. Some visitors felt scared, but many more felt curious and excited. They returned to their homes and told everyone about the blind woman who sees everything. As time passed, Vanga became even more famous. People from cities started to visit her small village. She helped mothers look for lost children. She told farmers when to plant seeds. She helped families find missing relatives. When her advice worked, her fame grew stronger. Some believed her words were 100% correct. During World War II, Vanga's popularity increased a lot. Many soldiers and their families came to her. They wanted to know if they would live or die. Vanga told them what she felt. Some soldiers survived just as she said. Some families found peace after she told them the truth about their loved ones. Her small house became a busy place with long lines every day. The government of Bulgaria also heard about Vanga. Important people came to check her abilities. They were surprised by her answers, so they began to protect and control her meetings. From that moment, Vanga was no longer only a village woman. She became a national figure. People called her a prophet, a healer, and a guardian of the future. Vanga lived simply. She did not ask for money or fame. She only wanted to help others. But her growing power made her a mystery. Who was she really? A simple blind woman, or someone chosen by destiny? Her journey was just beginning, and soon the whole world would learn her name. Part 3. Famous Predictions. As Vanga became more famous, people started talking about her predictions. Many visitors wrote down her words. Later, some of these predictions were connected to real events in the world. This made many people believe even more in her special gift. One well-known prediction was about World War II. Vanga said that dark clouds would cover Europe, and many people would die. After the war began, people remembered her words. Soldiers and mothers came to her house every day. She told some soldiers they would return home. She told others that they should not go back to the battlefield. People were surprised because her predictions about life and death were often correct. Another famous prediction was about the Soviet Union. Vanga said that the big country would break apart one day. She also said that Russia will rise again and become strong. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed into many smaller countries. Later, when Russia became powerful again, many people said Vanga saw the future correctly. Vanga also spoke about the 2004 tsunami in Asia. Many years before it happened, she said, a big wave would hit the coast and destroy many cities. When the disaster came and thousands of people died, people remembered what she had said. News about Vanga spread again around the world. Another event connected to her predictions was the attack on the World Trade Center in the United States in 2001. People said Vanga talked about two big birds falling and a big sadness in America. After the September 11th attacks, some thought her words matched the event. Many news reports talked about her again. Vanga also talked about diseases. Some people believe she predicted the COVID-19 pandemic. She said a big sickness would spread and change the world. When the pandemic happened, in 2020, people felt shocked and scared. They said Vanga warned us many years before. There were also predictions about technology. She said humans would use machines more and more. She said that computers would become very powerful and help control many parts of life. Today, people see that her words look similar to our world full of smartphones, robots, and smart systems. She even talked about climate change. Vanga said the weather on Earth would become more extreme. When we see today's climate problems, many believe she was right again. However, not all predictions were correct. Some ideas, she said, have not happened. For example, she talked about big disasters in Europe around 2010 that did not come true. She also said that some leaders would die soon, but they lived many years later. These mistakes make people question her gift. Because of both true and false predictions, Vanga remains a mystery. Many say she could really see the future. Others say people only remember the predictions that match real events. But everyone agrees on one thing: Baba Vanga became famous because she made the world think about destiny and the unknown. Part 4: World Leaders and Big Events. As Baba Vanga became more popular, many important people wanted to meet her. politicians, rich leaders, and even people from other countries traveled to Bulgaria to listen to her predictions. They wanted to know what would happen in their future and in the world. Vanga welcomed them in her simple house. She did not wear special clothes or use fancy tools. She just held their hands and listened to her feelings. One of the leaders who visited Vanga was the King of Bulgaria, Boris III. People said Vanga told him to prepare for difficult times. Soon after, the king faced many problems during World War II. Some Bulgarians believed Vanga understood the future better than anyone else. Later, when Bulgaria became a communist country, government members also came to see Vanga. At first, they did not believe in magic or spiritual power. But when they saw that many people trusted her, they decided to watch and control her. They even moved her to a new house and put guards around her. They wanted to make sure no one used her name for political games. Vanga also spoke about leaders from other parts of the world. One famous story was about the death of Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union. People said she predicted this event before it happened. When Stalin died, more people believed in her special gift. She also talked about the United States. Some believe she predicted the election of an African American president. When Barack Obama became president in 2008, people looked back at Vanga's words again. She said, America would face many challenges during this time. Some people think her words matched what happened in politics and the economy. Vanga also mentioned natural disasters and global events. She talked about big earthquakes, strong storms, and fires. When terrible events happened in different countries, reporters remembered her predictions. They wrote articles and made TV shows about her. Because of this, more and more people around the world learned her name. Many scientists and doctors visited Vanga too. They tried to understand how she knew so many things. They asked her questions and tested her memory, but they could not find any clear scientific answer. Some said her brain worked in a special way because she lost her sight. Others said she was very good at listening and understanding people's emotions. No one could fully explain her power. Even with many believers, some people remained skeptical. They said, Vanga made many predictions, but only a few were correct. They said the government helped create her famous image. People still argue about this today. But one thing is true. Vanga had a strong influence on leaders and big decisions. Her voice reached places far away from her small home. She became a symbol of mystery and hope during difficult times. Leaders listened to her because they wanted answers about the future. And Vanga gave them answers that sometimes felt real, sometimes strange, but always powerful. Part 5. Secrets, Mystery, and Beliefs. Baba Vanga's life was full of mystery. Many people believed she had a special gift that came from a higher power. They said her blindness helped her open a different kind of vision. She often told visitors that she did not see with her eyes, but with her heart and spirit. This idea made her even more interesting to the world. Some people believe Vanga talked with invisible spirits. They thought these spirits gave her messages about the future and the past. Vanga herself sometimes said that she heard voices from another place. She explained that these voices told her what she needed to say. Because of this, many people came to her not only for predictions, but also for spiritual comfort. However, there were also many secrets around Vanga's work. She never wrote her predictions in books. Many of her words were remembered by visitors and later shared by the media. Some stories changed over time, so no one knew which ones were completely true. This made her story even more mysterious. Scientists tried to understand her. They tested her brain and asked many questions. They wanted to know how she could describe faraway events. Some experts said she had a very strong memory and listened carefully to every detail. They believed she used logic and experience to guess what might happen. But many people disagreed. They said Vanga knew things no one else could know. Science could not explain her ability completely. They said Vanga knew things no one else could know. Science could not explain her ability completely. Religious groups also had different opinions. Some priests said she was blessed and helped by God. They believed she brought hope to people in pain, but others were afraid. They said speaking with spirits was dangerous and not from God. This made her a controversial figure. Even today, people argue about whether Vanga's power was holy or dark. Her house was another part of the mystery. People said the room where she met visitors had strong energy. They felt different when they entered. Some cried for no reason. Some felt very calm and peaceful. Others said they felt cold or scared. Every person had a different experience, and this made the place famous. Vanga also kept some secrets until her death. She said she could not tell all the messages she received because they might hurt people. She only spoke about things she believed were important for the world. Her silence created more questions. What did she know? What did she hide? People still search for answers. Although not everyone believed her, Vanga changed many lives. She gave hope to those who feared the future. She helped people believe that they were not alone. Her power, real or not, gave comfort. The mystery of Baba Vanga continues to grow. When people see big events in the world today, they remember her words. They wonder if she saw everything long before it happened. Vanga's story shows that the unknown is always exciting and sometimes frightening. And that is why many people around the world still believe in her incredible gift. Part 6. Legacy and Predictions for the Future. Even after her death in 1996, Baba Vanga's name is still famous around the world. Many people continue to talk about her predictions. They think she left a strong legacy that will stay for many years. Her home in Bulgaria is now a museum where visitors can learn about her life. People come from many countries to see where she lived and worked. Vanga's predictions continue to interest everyone. Some people feel scared when they hear her words about future disasters. Others feel hopeful when she talks about peace and new discoveries. For many believers, her voice is still alive today. One of her well-known predictions was about climate change. She said the Earth would face strong storms and rising sea levels. Today, we can see similar things happening. Because of this, more people believe she could see the future. She also talked about new technologies. She said humans would discover new energy sources and travel more easily in space. Some scientists think this might come true in the next years. Vanga also spoke about world unity. She believed that countries would work together to solve problems. She said that love and understanding could change the world. Many people think this is important today because the world faces many conflicts and challenges. Her message reminds us that we must protect our planet and support each other. But not all of her predictions were positive. Vanga warned about diseases and economic problems. She said the future would not be easy. In her view, people needed to be strong and smart to survive. Some stories say she predicted events like the 9/11 attacks and financial crises. But we must remember that many predictions are unclear, and different people interpret them in different ways. There is also a lot of debate around her predictions. Some experts say people change her words to make them look real. Others say her predictions are very general, so they can fit many events. Because of this, it is hard to know exactly what Baba Vanga truly said. Still, the mystery keeps people curious. What is clear is that she helped many people when she was alive. Many visitors said they felt better after meeting her. That emotional support is also an important part of her legacy. Today, many books, documentaries, and videos talk about Baba Vanga. Some focus on miracles. Some focus on questions and doubts. But all show that she was a special part of history. Her story connects science, belief, fear, and hope. It shows that people want answers about the future. They want to believe that there is something more than what we see. So, what will happen in the future? We do not know. Maybe Vanga saw something we cannot understand yet. Maybe time will reveal the truth. For now, her legacy continues to inspire and surprise people everywhere. Her life teaches us to stay curious, to care for others, and to believe that great mysteries still exist in our world